Hello and welcome to Vlogmas 2021, Day 12, December the 12th. I'm Michael Powell. I recently received an email off of my website from a gentleman who wanted to know if it was really possible to make scenes in Ecamm without the use of Keynote or PowerPoint. And yes, it is. So I decided maybe I'd go ahead and show him in case he's watching or anyone else is watching that doesn't know how this is done. So let's go into the demo mode. And as a refresher, you remember that this is the scene area over here, the different scenes that I show, such as this one here. And this is the overlays area where I have all my different overlays that I want to put onto the scene. So let's go ahead, and I've set up a demo scene. Right now it's blank. The first thing I do when I'm setting up a scene is I go to my scene layout grid. Now this grid I got from Alec Johnson at takeonetech.io. That's takeonetech.io. And it's a free download if you should choose to go to his website and download it for your own use. It's actually laid out very well and makes it easy for you to place things on your video. So the next thing I would have to do is put in some type of a background, or at least I would want to put in some kind of a background. So let's take a look at, these are the backgrounds that I have available. I have something like this, the little candles glowing. However, all of this area here would be alpha channel, so it would see through whatever's there. Not one that I would use very often. We have something like this, that when you put a picture or a camera, let's say a camera, over here, and as Doc Rock would say, we'll embiggen the camera, and we'll zoom it in so you don't see the whole mess back there. And I can place it anywhere I want using this grid. So if I wanted something like that, or I wanted it more in the middle, and in the middle, right there, you see the double blue crosshairs. Then I would take, I can set the corner radius, which is fine the way it is, but I can put a border on it. Let's say something like that, about a size 10 or 11. And I can change the color of that border. As soon as I find my colors. At any rate, you can, excuse me, folks, you can change the colors of the borders. Okay, and I could still embiggen it more, make it fill more of the scene. There we go, something like that. And then, of course, when I was ready to use it, I would take the back grid off. So now let's forget the camera for now. Shut that off and look at another scene, one that I'm sure that you're fairly familiar with. If you've been watching any of my videos, the candles in the wind, again, you could put the camera back on, place it anywhere you wanted it, something like that. But the one that I use mainly for my Vlogmas scenes would be this one. And here I would build something like a screen share program where I wanted to show you a particular web page or app that I'm using and try to describe it. So let's build a screen share. We'll turn the camera back on, change the look of the camera. Let's make it custom so that I can choose what size I want it to be. Set the corners so that the outside corner top is round and the rest of them are not. All right, now I have to decide where I want this camera. So I'm going to put it up here in the corner. Now, because I've set it as custom, I can play around with this any way I want, but I'm going to put it right about here. Now, I want to be able to have a screen share, so I'm going to have to add the screen share. And, oops, we have to make that smaller. And also make that custom. And also we want to set its corners. All right, now, right here, you see the double arrow. If I press the Option key, I can zoom in a little bit, take it. We're going to put it right about here, and we're going to set it to go right here. Now, obviously, we're not seeing enough of the screen, so I'll pull it out until we see as much as I would like to see. That's good right about there. And again, we have to play with the size. And we're going to place it right here. And down to here. So now you're looking at Alex Take One Tech page. And I could explain, you know, his tutorials, his gear. You know, I could explain anything I wanted about Alec. Also, we need to put a border on this one, and we want to make it the same size border as the other side. So there we go. Now if we take off the screen grid, that's the way it would look. So that's how easy it is to make a scene in Ecamm. And like I said, I'm going to make some mistakes. Forget to turn things off before I change pages. Any rate, bear with me, will you? I'm old, wrinkled. What can I say? Any rate, that's how we go about making a screen share or any type of scene we choose to make in Ecamm. For now, I think that's about it. I've made enough mistakes and I think you get the general idea. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave comments in the area down below. And that's it for now. So this day is in the can. Tomorrow coming up soon. Check out these videos that are YouTube things you want to watch. Good night.